The barometer is dropping and the birds have ceased to sing. I can feel the jagged tension that the heavy vapors bring. The trees are bowing deeply to the coming of the gale, as the ships of the courageous prepare to hoist the sail.
Sento la forza del mare che ruggisse dentro me. The whitecaps on the water are as wild as they can be.
I'll stand upon the shoreline with my arms held open wide to challenge every demon that is riding on the tide.
The horizon is a charcoal line that's bleeding into red.
Forget the weary warnings that the cautious people said.
The pressure in the spirit is beginning to erupt. Witness the rising storm,
A magnificent display,
tearing all the paper walls
of yesterday away.
a whirlwind of emotion,
A cyclone in the chest,
putting every ounce of our devotion
to the test.
beautifully chaotic,
Divine and interrupt.
la tempesta pulisce ogni angolo del mondo.
We'll dive into the vortex, to the dark and deep profundo.
There is no shelter needed.
When the lightning is your friend,
We will ride the jagged currents
until the very end. I'll harmonize my screaming with the howling of the wind, leaving all the safety and the comfort far behind.
We are the thunder's children,
We are born of rain and fire, lifting up our courage as the waves are climbing higher.
the anchors are all snapping like the brittle twigs of fall.
We're answering the urgency of nature's primal call.
The sky is gray and heavy with the secrets of the surge. Witness the rising storm,
A magnificent display,
tearing all the paper walls
of yesterday away.
a whirlwind of emotion,
A cyclone in the chest,
putting every ounce of our devotion
to the test. Beautifully chaotic, divine and interrupt.
Let the foundations crumble, let the rivers overflow.
We have a strength within us that the world will never know.
Wash away the sorrow,
Drown the ghosts of every fear. The climax of the century is finally drawing near.
rising,
Falling,
the surge,
the power.
witness the rising storm,
A magnificent display
tearing all the paper walls
of yesterday away.
a whirlwind of emotion, a cyclone in the chest,
Putting every ounce of our devotion to the test. Beautifully chaotic, divine and interrupt.
the storm,
Tempesta,
rise up,
wild.
wild, wild, wild.
the valley fades from view, I'm leaving behind the mundane for a perspective that is new. My lungs are heavy laden, but my resolve is made of steel. The higher that I climb, the more significant I feel.
Sulla vetta del mondo, sopra le nuvole, the majesty of effort makes the weary spirit free. I've conquered every boulder and the glaciers of the past to reach the jagged summit of the mountain top at last. One final step toward the edge of the world, with the banner of our victory triumphantly unfurled. The view from the top is worth the agony and ache. Standing on the glorious peak, touching the face of God, above the dusty pathways where the common people trod.
The panorama of wonder, a kingdom in the clouds, far away from the murmurs of the cynical and crowds.
Epic and victorious
For our own legacy's sake.
L'aquila vola, cantano in questo gran festone.
We are the champions of the vertical and steep bastion,
The world below looks tiny like a toy within a box,
while we are standing firm upon the ancient heavy rocks.
I can see the curve of the earth against the velvet blue.
A reward for every struggle that our spirits ever knew.
The wind is singing anthems of the battles we have won.
As we stand as tall as giants in the presence of the sun,
We reached the top, we didn't stop.
let the heavy burdens of the past finally drop.
The summit is ours, the sky is our home.
From the peaks of the Alps to the temples of Rome.
Peak, that's up, high, victory.
Across the vast horizon, where the desert meets the sea, I heard a clarion call that was awakening the free. Broken crowns are scattered in the canyons of the brave, while the banner of the righteous starts to gallantly wave.
Il ruggito del leone sveglia tutta la città.
We march toward the glory of a new reality.
Justice is the compass that is pointing to the north, as the soldiers of the morning bravely venture further forth, igniting every beacon on the cliffs of destiny, writing out the pages of our vibrant history. The drums of revolution are beating in our veins. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. A thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventure starts. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. Non c'è muro così alto che non possiamo superare.
We will cross the raging rapids and the canyons of despair.
With a sword of iron logic and a shield of sturdy faith,
We will hunt the ghosts of sorrow
and every lingering ray. I will raise my voice until the foundations start to shake.
for the sake of every promise that we didn't dare to break.
A billion burning torches rising upward to the sky,
As we look the face of tyranny directly in the eye.
the fever of the courage is a flame that never dies. Look at the reflection of the sun within our eyes. We are dancing in the wreckage of the old and rusted faith. Sing the golden anthem
For the heroes of the world.
Let the flag of victory
Be brilliantly unfurled.
the thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart.
The ending of the struggle is where the new adventure starts.
Loud and everlasting,
We've broken all the chains.
victory is ours, the summit is in reach. Hear the lessons that the sages used to teach. Power, glory, honor, might.
We are the guardians of the everlasting light. Left, right, the march continues. One soul, one song.
Sing the golden anthem
For the heroes of the world.
Let the flag of victory
Be brilliantly unfurled.
the thunderous ovation,
For the triumph of the heart.
the ending of the struggle
Is where the new adventure starts.
loud and everlasting.
We've broken all the chains.
The anthem, Victoria.
We The air is thick with ozone and the scent of wild jasmine. Beneath a canopy of clouds that look like crushed satin, I feel the static crawling up along my trembling skin, waiting for the storm of change to finally begin.
Un rombo cupo scuote le fondamenta del mio petto. The sky is turning charcoal, a dark and grand effecto.
I've chased the lightning bolts across the Tuscan hillsides green, to witness power such as this, the likes of which I've never seen.
The pressure builds within the hollow chambers of the night,
A clash of opposing forces,
to the dance of dark and light. The universe is gasping for its final, deepest breath. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
Il tuono parla un linguaggio che solo il cuore comprende.
The echo of the canyon wall, our weary souls defends.
I wrap my cloak around you,
As the heavy droplets fall
standing tall and fearless.
against the fortress wall. Your resonance is shaking every window in my mind, leaving all the quiet, dusty memories far behind. We are the spark that ignited this atmospheric fray, turning every shade of gloom into a brilliant day.
The mercury is rising as the clouds begin to moan
A kingdom made of iron.
upon a granny throne.
We are the pulse of nature in this electric wild release. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze, a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
It's the velvet touch of power,
The crushing of the silk,
sweeter than the honey.
and purer than the milk.
Let the heavens open
Let
wide.
the liquid fire pour,
We are the storm itself,
forever and evermore. Low frequency, higher soul. The rumble, the peace. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
soft yet mighty fury.
that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike. Velvet thunder,
Tuono, so soft.
unbreakable and stubborn as the roots of an old oak. I survived the heavy pressure and the suffocating smoke. There is an engine in my center that refuses to decay, driving me toward the challenges of every coming day.
La forza dell'anima non conosce la sconfitta. The path toward the future is noble and is dritta. I've been forged in the furnace and tempered in the ice,
paying for my character with a very heavy price.
An indestructible lighthouse in a chaotic wild sea.
The definition of what it means to be truly free.
The roar of the lion is awakening the soul.
Unleash the mighty spirit, the giant in the bone. A power and a presence that is uniquely our own.
Stronger than the iron, tougher than the diamond stone.
The courage of the many in the heart of one alone.
Resilient and fierce,
we are taking full control.
Niente può fermare la marcia dell'eroe.
With the wisdom of the sages and the power of the boy,
I will lift up the mountains if they stand within my way.
for the strength of the spirit is the order of the day.
I am the master of the storm and the captain of the deep.
I have many miles to go and many promises to keep.
My willpower is a weapon,
And my kindness is a shield to the forces of the darkness. I will never, ever yield.
mighty, holy, strong. This is where we belong.
Power in the voice,
Power in the choice, in the strength of our being, we eternally rejoice. I am. Io sono. Spirit. Mighty.
close your eyes and walk with me through the velvet gate, where the logic of the waking world is forced to hesitate. We are building ivory towers on a foundation of mist, living in a kingdom that the map makers have missed.
Sogniamo insieme un mondo senza più dolore,
where the clock has no hands and the sun has no hour.
I I see the same landscape that you describe in your sleep.
A harvest of promises that we are going to reap.
Two minds reflecting like a mirror in the dark, igniting the ether with a telepathic spark.
The architecture of fantasy is starting to appear.
This is our shared dream, a reality we weave.
The only sanctuary for the ones who still believe.
Beyond the iron bars of the cynical and cold, a story of a future
that has never been foretold. Ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near.
Camminiamo sui prati di smeraldo ed oro.
In the secret theater,
We are the only choir.
the lions are peaceful and the eagles fly low.
In the rhythm of the visions
That we only know.
I'll meet you by the fountain where the liquid silver flows.
Where the secret of the universe is something everyone knows.
We are writing the scripture on the leaves of the trees,
Floating on the logic of the subconscious breeze.
Oh, waking up is optional when the vision is this bright.
Bathed in the glow of an eternal holy light.
The boundaries of the possible are melting like the snow.
This is our shared dream, a reality we weave. The only sanctuary for the ones who still believe.
Beyond the iron bars
Of the cynical and cold,
a story of a future
that has never been foretold. Ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near.
It's more than an illusion,
It's more than a mirage,
a spiritual fortress.
a divine camouflage.
Believe in the impossible.
Believe in what we see.
The vision of the many is the true reality.
Dreaming,
Sogno,
one mind.
together.
This is our shared dream, a reality we weave.
The only
Sanctuary for the ones who still believe.
beyond the iron
Bars of the cynical and cold, a story of a future that has never been foretold. Ethereal and luminous, bringing heaven near.
Shared
Dreams,
Sonia,
Dream.
don't wake up.
In the shivering cold of a midwinter's twilight, I saw a small amber glow in the corner of my sight.
Not a forest fire raging or a lightning bolt's glare,
but a soft, steady pulse in the crystalline air.
una piccola luce che vince l'oscurità. fragile reminder of our true humanity. It doesn't need to shout to be heard above the noise.
It speaks with the comfort of a mother's gentle voice.
Cup your hands around the warmth to keep the breeze away.
A tiny bit of starlight to illuminate the gray.
The smallest spark can conquer the heaviest of nights,
keeping the tender flame alive against the cross. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost.
It doesn't burn with anger, it doesn't sting with pride.
Just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of lights.
Il calore del cuore è l'unica verità,
protecting this ember for all of eternity.
Though the storms may gather and the hurricanes may blow,
this delicate radiance will never cease to glow.
I'll feed it with the kindness of a simple, honest word.
The sweetest melody that the silence ever heard.
It's the heat of a memory,
it's the glow of a touch.
when the world demands too many
and we give it far too much.
Watching as the shadows dance upon the nursery wall,
holding on to hope until the morning trumpets call.
the wick is strong and steady
in the center of the soul, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
it doesn't sting with pride.
it's just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of life.
Softer than a whisper,
Warmer than the sun,
the work of the healer.
it's only just begun.
Don't let the world extinguish the magic in your eyes.
The fire of the humble is the greatest prize. Santo, dolce luce, keep burning softly, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
It doesn't sting with pride.
just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of life. Tender fiamma, stay warm, sleep. a furnace in my spirit that is fueled by every scar, a chemical combustion that has traveled very far. I'm walking through the embers of a love that didn't yield, carrying my passion like a dented iron shield.
Il mio petto è un vulcano pronto ad esplodere. The mercury is climbing and I'm beginning to see that the only way to live is to consume the very doubt and let the inner furnace put the winter lanterns out. We are the fuel and we are the flickering orange flame.
Life will never look or feel or ever be the same.
The temperature is reaching a point of no return. Feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest. Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire, walking through the center of the purifying fire. Fierce and incandescent, let the spirit burn. Il fuoco della vita brucia ogni oscurità. We'll forge a new existence from this intense reality.
The metal of our character is tempered in the heat until the transformation is officially complete.
I'll be the spark that strikes against your flint of solid stone,
Until we have a bonfire that the world has never known. No water can extinguish what is written in the blood. We'll survive the freezing drought and the overwhelming flood.
casting long and dancing shadows on the walls of ancient halls.
Responding to the urgency of the volcano's calls.
The smoke is rising upward to the temple of the sun.
Feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest. Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire, walking through the center of the purifying fire. Fierce and incandescent, let the spirit burn.
It's the heat of the soul,
It's the lava in the vein
the only type of pleasure.
that is worth the heavy pain.
Burn brighter than the neon,
Burn hotter than the thorn.
until the rivers of our passion overflow the deepest gold.
Thump, thump, I'll walk a burning heart. I feel the burning heart, a sun within the chest, putting every cold and bitter memory to rest. Incinerating sorrow with the heat of pure desire, walking through the center of the purifying fire. Fierce and incandescent,
Let the spirit